everyone, a very warm welcome to you to my YouTube channel. I'm Rebecca Gabriel. I'm going to be doing a card reading for Pisces, and this is for the week of the 18th through to the 24th of August. As you know, it's a general reading, so it's not going to fit everybody's circumstances, but it's my hope that you'll be able to get some little tips regarding your week, the energies surrounding you, and how you can make the best choices possible. So let's see what is in store for you, Pisces, in this week. So Pisces, let's have a look at what's coming up for you in terms of events and energies surrounding you at this time. So we thank you, Spirit, for your guidance and your wisdom for Pisces in the week of the 18th to 24th of August. Okay. So Pisces, we're starting out with an interesting energy of you feeling a little bit conflicted about what to do next. So we have the Two of Swords here, which means that you're in a place of push-pull. One minute you're feeling this, and the next minute you're feeling that. Your thoughts are going between two different scenarios, and it's causing you quite a lot of inner conflict and chaos at the moment, and it's so hard, pardon me, to see clearly when this happens. So this is the space that you're finding yourself mentally in. It's exhausting, it's confusing, and there are no immediate answers, it would seem, for the way things appear right now. It's also got you in a place of longing and feeling emotionally out of sorts. So the Four of Cups has you looking at what's missing in your life, how things haven't worked out, things that are disappointing. But what you're not seeing, which is the other aspect of this card, is the beautiful huge cup of emotional fulfillment and things that are positive that is right behind you, and is sort of trying to get your attention here. You know, the energy is quite strong, but you're just not looking in that direction. And so it's from these two cards we can see that you are not seeing. You're not seeing what you need to see. So there's a lack of clarity and there's emotional confusion for you at the moment. However, something shifts for you. So it feels like the divine steps in and says, right, we need to have a rescue mission here almost, or something that's where the universe is going to create that shift or be that catalyst. So we have the Judgment card here, where there's a massive aha moment, and it's like it drops in, and it's almost like Spirit is telling you, whispering to you, giving you a kick up the bum, whatever it happens to be, and you have this, oh my God, awareness, and as a result, you're able to see, and not just see with your eyes, you're able to see with your heart and with your soul, and something kind of shifts within you, and it's a massive release. Very interesting. So, and I feel that whatever it is, it feels freeing for you. The situation that occurs is incredibly freeing, and then you have this amazing clarity. So the Queen of Swords is like very aware now of what needs to be seen. It's so different to this energy here. So we can see there's this big shift. And so the Queen, once that shift happens, it's like you're seeing things that you hadn't seen before. And so it takes you by surprise, and for a moment you just need to sit with that and to kind of rationalize, think through, process the information, process the awareness, see things from a bigger picture and realize, why didn't I see that before? But it's good. I mean, whilst it takes your breath away a little bit, it gives you a moment to step out and just go, I just need to sit with this. And that's a positive thing, because what has transpired here has been of benefit, of huge benefit. And now you're able to see almost like from the top of the mountain, you know, clearly. The skies have cleared and you are now seeing. And as a result, you feel so free. So this card, the Fool card, is that experience of just letting everything go and realizing, oh my goodness, I'm free of that burden, that worry, that feeling of confusion has gone and it's left you. That's a great feeling. All right, what else do we have for Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. What else does Pisces need to know in this week? Thank you. Yeah. For memory, this comes up, of course, in your monthly reading as well, obviously. So we have, since that experience of suddenly feeling free and everything is flowing again, and you have a new sense of energy about you, you're now ready to start things afresh. So the Page of Pentacles is now looking at your situation, your physical environment, your experience on a day-to-day level, seeing it from beginning stages, and what can I do now? What can I create now? What can I shift and change in my world right now that's new? So there's an element of unfamiliarity, but also at the same time eagerness to create something new. So and that's okay, and there's a little bit of tentativeness around it, but excitement at the same time, because you know the page is a new energy. And in this situation, in this reading, it's giving it a go, which is, you know, the experience of this Fool card. So you're giving it a go. Now, Spirit is saying you are way more prepared for this than you think you are. You have done yourself a disservice, Pisces, by allowing your mind to control you and your emotions to run away down a rabbit hole. And that didn't help you in the past. But thankfully, the shift occurs, kind of knocks some sense back into you. And Spirit is saying you always have been the magician. You always have had that ability to manifest whatever it is that you desire. You've got the tools, you've got the wisdom, you've got the know-how. But up until now, you've not really been using that potential to the fullest. But Spirit is reminding you. And as you have that awareness, and as everything is dropping in with this like, wow, why didn't I see that before? You are now seeing things from a biggest perspective. It's like looking down from the universe and going, oh my goodness, now I get it, now I see. When that happens, Pisces, you step into the King of Wands and you suddenly realize the mission that you're here for. The King of Wands is a no-nonsense, I'm going to take action energy. We can see the courage of the lion here. The Wands energy is passionate and for a cause. The King, strong, discerning, full of purpose. And you can see that the energy in this card. And that becomes you. It's like you have an awakening. And you realize, oh my God, come back to self, now I see my purpose. That's very, very powerful. And at the same time, there's this incredible High Priestess energy about you. So interesting, because underneath the Queen of Swords, that mental clarity, the High Priestess next to the King of Wands is that spiritual and awareness and connection, where again, you have this incredible epiphany. It's sort of like it's coming through you on mind, body and soul level, this whole awareness thing, and you are connected and you are seeing now. So, you know, do we have the third eye here? This is representative of being able to see through your third eye, which is on the forehead, and that's about seeing what wasn't visible to you before, intuitively seeing, and so connecting with this spiritual realm that gives you information beyond what you see in front of you, is what I'm trying to say. You have a knowing and awareness now, and you suddenly realize your purpose, and you start to get that fire in your belly to go, oh my God, I've got things to do now. I've got a purpose to fulfill that you weren't really seeing before. You were messing about with this low level energy here that was confusing you. So we then have the Chariot card. Things are put into motion and you recognize that speed, when I say speed, purpose, intent, getting on with your mission is now important. And something is giving you that energy now to get up and get going. There's a kind of a sense of urgency now. Thank you, Spirit. What else? There's more to come. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, my goodness. All right, so movement, Chariot, sense of urgency, lots of action. You suddenly realize, oh my God, I've got all these things to do. So the wands represent all of the action, communication, steps to take, focus that you have. Now, you may feel that you've got a lot going on, but the best way to tackle it is one at a time, but stay focused, okay? So you are recognizing that you've got things to do as a result of this awareness. This whole situation comes about, you know, judgment is the right turn of events, the awareness, the spiritual awareness. The Tower card is recognition that suddenly everything's changed. It's an event, it's a situation, it's an awareness where suddenly the landscape has changed and we can kind of see that. We can see that here. And this is about creating transformation. See the butterflies here. And once that happens, it's sort of like you can't unlearn something once you are made aware of it. And it changes everything. In this case, it's changed for the better. And, you know, sometimes we don't respond to life until something big happens. And this has been a result of procrastination and low energy, confusion, conflicting purposes, not being able to make a decision. And that doesn't get us anywhere, obviously, because we're stuck in that energy. But when the awareness comes in and the clarity drops in and then you let everything go that you needed to let go of, you can start again. And with the Magician energy, you're seeing the bigger picture now. The King of Wands, you now fire in your belly and courage to get moving. The High Priestess, you've got the intuition and the wisdom, and then you get on your horse and you go. And you realize you've got all of this stuff to do. So the Tower card is reminding you this is a permanent transformation in your life. It's shifting and changing everything for you. Now, be aware of this deceptive energy returning. There is a repeat pattern here that you have, that you has been getting in your way. So Spirit is saying that it is time to be aware of this, to be ultra aware of this pattern and get rid of it for good. You have been both defensive in the past and not being 100% truthful. But I feel that with the clarity of the Queen of Swords, the wisdom of the High Priestess, you no longer need to be in this defensive position anymore. Nor do you need to hide the truth or feel confused anymore, because you have the clarity, the insight from Spirit, and now the drive, the purpose. And with those energies, you're able to release and let go, which this Tower moment enables you to leave all of that behind. I'm actually going to put that there because I feel that's what happens. That's what you leave behind permanently. That defensive energy, having to be on guard all the time, and that deception of things never being quite clear, lots of confusion, mixed purposes. This Tower moment and this transformation, this realization, you're able to leave all of that behind now. So for whatever the circumstances that existed in your life to create this confusion, emotional confusion, lack of fulfillment, mind, stress and anxiety, whatever that was in your life, it is now leaving your life, and you are moving on. You are moving on rapidly. Your circumstances are changing rapidly. Okay, I've got that upside down. No, changing rapidly. So this last card here, we have the Knight of Wands, which is again the fastest knight in the deck, and it's like getting up on your horse. It's come right underneath the Chariot here and going, right, I've got this. You're inspired, you realize what it is that you have to do, so this is the energy that you step into in this week after this Tower moment. And you go, oh my gosh, I've got to get cracking. I've got so many things to do. That should be there. I've got to get going. So many things to do. And this Knight of Wands is your energy of getting on with it. Beating to your own drum now. And taking control and using that energy in a positive way to shift everything. Whew, I feel exhausted just by giving the reading. So, Pisces, I'm just going to pull a card from the Power Tarot deck. So thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Pisces for this reading? Yeah, there's a lot of very strong energy here, which I feel is what is required to create this shift. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just see. I'm not sure if we'll take all of these, but yeah, we will. Okay, so we had an exciting new challenge with the Page of Michael. You have what it takes to succeed. So I feel that this is the same as the Page of Pentacles here. Right. You have what it takes to succeed. There are new things that you're going to be attempting to do. And yes, it is unfamiliar territory. So you do need to sort of be mindful of what you're doing, learn what you need to learn around that situation, but be excited by the opportunity for sure. The Four of Michael is talking about insights that come to you from quiet meditation and the need for some sleep and time off to seek stress away from the situation that has caused you a lot of anxiety. So, around this time here, Spirit is going in, take some time out, step away from the fray, give yourself time to rest and reflect and reassess the situation. And sometimes sleep is the best thing for that. And that's when the clarity shortly after that steps in for you. You have the epiphany. The epiphany comes, right? The epiphany comes. So, and there's a lot of joy with that, with the realization and the spiritual growth that you end up going through, the awareness here, all of this. You suddenly have this incredible shift and you become the light for other people. Okay, you become the light for other people, but it's only because you have to go through this process yourself. You have to go through this process yourself. And so finally, with the Eight of Michael, you are free now. You are free. So look at that. So Archangel Michael is with you on this journey, but you are free from the burden that you were experiencing. This is like you're free. Finally, you're free. And it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage to change your situation, especially when you're not seeing things clearly. And now that you do, this card is saying you do manage to get that clarity. That's fabulous. So at some point after this shift happens, you realise you're on a new journey and it's time to get back to learning. So this is study. 8 of Ariel is study, getting out the books. And it's not even just about what you do on a day-to-day basis. It's just getting new information on areas that you don't know a great deal about. Well, that's the smart thing to do. So as a page, which is new energy, and this is your physical world and environment, how you're interacting, the 8 of Ariel here is about, okay, well, if you're not familiar in this new environment, go find out what information you need. Go and ask. Ask your spiritual guides, ask professionals, ask mentors, go to the library, the internet, whatever it is, whatever it takes. Go find out so you know how to deal with this new environment and learn. And I feel that, Pisces, you're not opposed to learning, so that's a good thing. Wow, so much going on here. Is there anything else that Pisces needs to be aware of in this reading? Thank you, Spirit. I feel it's been a long time coming, and then most of this reading is about that change happening. It's sort of like bam, it happens, and then it's dealing with it and moving on. Part of the lesson here of moving forward that's going to help you and be perhaps a new version of you, or a new lesson, or a new focus going forward after this period of shift and you getting on your horse and going, right, I've got to get things going, is appreciating the value of exchange, equal exchange. Exchanging gifts is the art of giving and receiving, and seeing that, you know, you have a skill and a way about you that perhaps others don't, but they have something that you don't have. And then sort of appreciating that, appreciating what each other has, so it's complementary energies, equal exchange, giving and receiving, and how important that is for you going forward. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card from the Sacred Earth Oracle deck to see if there is a special message in here for you at this time. For Pisces, thank you, Spirit. Revision. Beautifully illustrated. It's like reviewing the past and what has been in your life. Looks like he's looking at some dragon eggs there. So Pisces, your body remembers the trauma of what you've been experiencing. The closeness, the love, the fear, and the exuberance of your full history. Even when your mind doesn't, your body remembers it. Your body holds on to that energy, and there is a memory in that. Bring a memory to the surface to align your current self with the knowledge stored in your body. Go deeper into a challenge to go beyond it. A study of the past will help you to recognize and break a limiting cycle. Oh, that's interesting. You have been in a pattern that has not served you and has kept repeating, which has caused you this mental and emotional conflict and unfulfillment, or lack of fulfillment. And this pattern has been stuck to your energy and caused you to be defensive and on guard for a long time. So the impact of that, Pisces, is that your body remembers this energy. So what's important in order to shift that from your physical body is to bring the memories to the surface and allow this to be released in your body, and to go deeper into the experience and the feeling of this in order to go beyond it, is what the message is. So to release the pent up physical trauma, memory, the good, the bad, the everything that becomes stored in our body as energy, it's time to release that so that you can break free from a cycle that has kept you trapped. The spiritual meaning of the card. The memory of creation is stored within the ground you walk on. Still your mind, relax, close your eyes and feel the timeless healing energy of our Mother Earth. There is one love, one breath, one dream flowing and evolving through you and this beautiful planet. Touch her, think of her, feel her all around you and know she's inside your heart. This is the energy of the earth and the energy of spirit that flows through us and everything that is living, which includes you. I feel that there's healing to be done here, Pisces. And the only way is to acknowledge the energy that is stored in your body and to then release it. The words here in this description, when referring to Mother Earth, say, touch her, think of her, feel her all around you and inside your heart. That's a very physical, sensory experience. And I feel that that is something that could assist you in releasing this energy for yourself, Pisces. You know, whether it be through swimming or massage or, meditation where you get to still the mind and, your heart. It's a physical sensory experience to help you release and let go of trauma, of past, of mental pain, emotional pain, physical pain, recent and beyond, This needs to be released. And the rest, remember, you've been encouraged to rest as well, the sleep, to restore the energy in the body, the good energy. This is part of the healing process to the exchange, is coming back to a place of balance and moderation and restoring what needs to be restored in your life. And so that, this is out of balance, right? This is balance. Forget the pink card, but it's seeing the two very, very different energies and just giving and receiving. Just a note here. Adversity quickens growth and adaptation and is followed by confidence, strength and stability. Explore, collate and learn from the patterns of the past. Acknowledge your creative capacity to flourish through challenge. And I feel that you do. You embrace this energy once and for all, and you see the bigger picture, and you have the courage to tackle it from a physical perspective in creating change and addressing what needs to be addressed, as well as from a spiritual perspective of acknowledging what it is that you now see and understand, and then taking action to move forward. That takes courage, for sure. All right, so well done, Pisces. It's quite a journey. It feels like a lot's going on for you at this time. But I do feel that there's victory here. You've got the Knight of Wands card and you're on the road. You're on the road to creating and manifesting. You are very determined. Once you have this awareness and it drops in and you release that energy, you become very determined. But it is a process. This does not happen overnight. So, be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to go through that process. Resting, reflecting, having the awareness, letting things go, and then taking steps to go forward. Yeah, and part of this process is having the ability to listen and to listen well. So it says you will have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener, Pisces. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but what lies beneath. I hope this reading has been of benefit to you, Pisces, and that you've enjoyed it. And if so, please give the video a thumbs up. You're very welcome to leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. There are other readings for you available on my channel. So there's the monthly readings and the love readings. And of course, don't forget, you can always check out your moon, rising, or your Venus sign as well. And if you don't know what they are, you can just go to an internet browser and type in free natal chart, and that will let you know. So your moon card, or your moon zodiac sign, is all about, it's going to tell you the deeper side of yourself in terms of your emotional experience. Your sun sign, which is your everyday presentation of yourself to the rest of the world and how you appear to other people. And your rising sign is a little bit of all of that. It's how you are interacting with your world and all aspects of who you are. And of course, your Venus sign is very similar to your love sign, how you are expressing yourself, how you are in relationships, and how love is being manifested in your life. All right, that's it from me for this week, Pisces. Take care, and I look forward to... So Pisces, a video that keeps on repeating itself. Just wishing you well. Take care and stay in tune, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.